Hey, what do you know? I think it's working. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Today we are going to have a nice, chill, creative stream. Just been a little busy lately. Just need to take my mind off things and work on something crazier. I don't even know what it is yet. I started doodling less the other night. But welcome on in. Hi, Theribot. I started with some shapes. I don't know where we're going with it. Kind of looks like a spaceship. Kind of also looks like what I started out intending it to be a little building. Only not going up, it's going out. I don't know. We're going to play with it though. A little bit fast. Oh, that's why. Sounds. There we go. They being quirky and funky. And so's other things. Had to restart the PC right as I was ready to go live and all that stuff. And so now we're here. That right now. Then we got a little river thing going on in the front. Have a little bridge going over it. Oh, I've been running around all morning. In my head, at least. So let's get some color. Back to colors. Back to machine gun fire. And there's probably an easier. I know there's an easier way to do this, but is it as fun? Probably. Ear itch. Headphones do that to me. I don't know why. This work. There we go. Bibbity bobbity boo. And we're going straight into building. Well, I like a nice window there. Not there. Which means there's also not there. Not sure about this. We'll probably do a thing with pointy things that curve or something just because. Wait a second. Okay, got this is gonna be glass. That's gonna be glass in this part. Little gardeny thing here. Or we'll add on like, booster thrusters and lasers and we'll fly through space. I don't know. Looks like an 80s, 90s anime spaceship. But we're getting somewhere. Okay, since we got floating, we could actually do a curved down little area in there. Maybe a little pond. I don't know. We're thinking. Last I left it off, I was trying to figure out an easy way to fill that in because it's got a nice little curve that way and curve that way. Because why do things the easy way? What fun would that be? Come on, clean this line up. There we go. Actually, I think that needs to be there. I don't know where there was anymore, but hey, somewhere around here's Z. Yeah. All right. Quit messing around with that. That one can go though. Where was it? I think that was it. I don't know anymore. I lost it. Oh well. We just got to fill that in, and everything will be nice and well filled in. We got ads going on. Let's start with a simple fix. Excuse me. Nice little door. I know I'm avoiding that. I need to fiddle with it, but not yet. Whichever one of these I chop door in. I need to assign A. Oh, we don't want. Let's fix these. There we go. And welcome back from ads. Those who got here early, sorry about that. It's a necessary evil. We all know it. No door. So let's just let my brain be happy and go. That's the one we're working on currently. Who knows what'll happen in 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Let's go ahead and try something. So let's do light gray and modeling smart. I need to be smarter than me. Existing. No, I don't like that. Let's go there. And we're getting there. That doesn't look bad. So we do this and this. Yeah, I like that so far. Might need to stair step this little bit at a time. I'll just click all of them. And then maybe here. Even if we have to click each one, so be it. If it lines up, I'm fine with that. Rar, Christy Foster, how have you been? Been a hot minute. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Just been busy. Been filling some spots. No, I don't like it. But welcome on in. And we're trying to figure out how to fill this in using all the magical toys. Or is it? No, that's not what we want. Might have to freehand some of this. Oh, that's good. Transitioning isn't always fun, but better place, better stuff, better job, hopefully. That's usually a good thing. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to freehand a bunch of this. We need a slope here. That's not terrible. We need to clean up over here a little bit. That. I think that'll work. Clean up some of this. It's gonna be glass, so it'll fix some of itself. But glad to have you here. Welcome in. Make sure you grab your bounty. They're gonna be worth something eventually. It's a daily thing. And if anyone does redeem any of the mods, they'll be added tomorrow or the next day. It'll be added next stream. Because my brain said no today. We just need to relax a bit from stuff and things. And it'll look at a place when we copy it over. I have no idea what this is. The idea was it was going to be a gardeny reception area. I don't know. Business building, church, any. It's going to be in the postmodern era. So we're going to try and eventually it'll be something. We all know that. What? Not a clue. Okay. Let's see about doing. Let's get it cleaned up. Oh, I'm drawing in crayons right now. That way, like, say I wanted to just, you know, texture, gradient, that section, I can copy it out easier, pull it out, paint it, put it back, line it right back up, and it's in sections, and I can tell none of them are the color is going to be, so that way I look at the shape more while building it. Something's off a little bit, but it's also curved and curved and curved, so that, a little bit of that, some of that, 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 that. Yeah, that should be going. That works. There we go. It's a lot wonky. Whatever. If we get really worried about it, we can fix it later, maybe. Nah, we're just gonna do a little smooth here and there. Let's do block. Okay, and then over here, flip it, and I did. There we go. Where's that spot? It's what it is. It's for sound somethings. I don't like that. Good, that was extra. I love when things are extra to a point. Oh, why is that not? There we go. Works for me for now. Now I couldn't get that weird of a shape in a curve if I wanted to. Oh, this is creator mode on steroids. I'm using Axiom and World Edit. Mostly Axiom. World Edit is a little bit of help for certain things, but Axiom is my friend. It's like World Edit on steroids. And it's a lot easier to use because it's got this whole interface thingy here. And it shows you what you're doing here instead of typing commands in my brain, hoping and praying. Are those the right numbers? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to have a floor somewhere here. I mean, I could come up with that curve, but this saved me probably a few days on doing it. And that done in like 20 minutes. And get the cord off there. All right, so I'm thinking if it's going to be a building, it needs a tower doohickey here. Or let's try something in different color. Let's do a terracotta thing for. Go longer. 2, 2, 1, 1. And then that. I could stare there. Plus creative, you can't place a block from over here. Ha. Well, you had to be creative, but normal vanilla creative. Then we could have a lead up to the pillar or tower. And not using that. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 5. There's a medium circle. And that'll be the tower with that in the front. We're making it postmodern. Oh, here's one of my favorite tools, the ruler. I want to know how long it is from here to here. Oh, cool, 33. Then you can also find the center. It's right there. Well, that's easy. The numbers are usually in the minute. Split into segments. You can split into two. You can split into, 6 segments. And look, it does it. It does it for you. Hey, Bo, how you doing? It's the Bows again. Together. Is the world safe? I don't know. But welcome on in. We're either designing a holy building or a out of this world spaceship or a business center or a concert hall. Yeah, definitely not safe. But we're showing off one of my favorite tools is the ruler. The ruler is, and it stays, you know, on there where you're building in the overworld, outer world. Get those out. Don't know what I selected, so we'll just enter, be safe. We're coloring with crayons today. Oh yeah, there's been a lot of outages with like Dragonfell you couldn't get on if you weren't already on. Bakery, same way. About 30, 40 minutes ago, something happened, and the whole kerfuffle thing with the login verification thing is not working, which is another reason I make a schematic of everything at stages and throughout, the build. And right before I log out, because a lot with some of the projects I'm working on, I can't leave them sitting on there because they secret hush hush. Uh, I can see if mine is letting me in over here because it didn't earlier. Just for giggles, we'll just go over here and we'll just see if my continent is working. It did. Maybe you're in luck, but I can't go to that plot right now. So it was down here all over. I've talked to like 8 people that were in my area, and everybody's been having issues because the people streaming on Dragonfell said don't log out. People are having problems trying to get in. If you're on, stay if you're gonna stream. Oh, launcher using an aftermarket mod launcher. There's the word. I use CurseForge, and the past few days, if I have to drag the window from one screen to the next. If I drag it before it's done, it cuts it off, and I have to launch it twice. First time crashes every time. But if it's not any of those things, I haven't heard or seen anything. But I wish you the best because, well, if you have to log in your launcher, I use I use CurseForge, so I don't have to do that. My brain said no. Maybe it was my eyeballs. And I totally get that. Gotta have that Minecraft. Go now, now, now. And if you are launching from a launcher, it won't let you go into. Yay! Don't log out ever again. That's the theory. All right, let's do this. Oh, we gotta go that. How high do we want to go? I don't know. That looks good. It might be a little tall. Put ring around here. I like it, so I'll put a ring on it or around it or something. Yeah, hopefully it was just a short-lived little issue, and maybe it will stop and go away. 3, 4, 5. It's still looking spacey, but There's nothing wrong with that. Who knows? Maybe I'll get into sci-fi stuff. I don't know. Or pre-apocalyptic. Pre. I don't know. The thing where where you find a planet of people with these futuristic buildings, and they're all at peace because like the people that know how to use the sciencey stuff are dead. That kind of dystopian type thing. Okay, that's in front of it. Let me do this. No, that. Don't think I want it on the back. I might do a bracer around it like this though. That works. Not sure about the top cap, but not sure. Colored glass. Supersaurus Rex getting their daily bounty in. Welcome on in. Welcome to the fun and less excitement than normal because excitement gets you in trouble or in the hospital. And I'm just going to chill out today during the stream. My brain's been going a mile a minute. Hi. Okay, now sound effects are all done. Okay. We're playing with an I don't know what it is yet, but it's got shapes and it's neat. And so we're going to make something out of it. Got a bridge, or the bridge is up there and it's a spaceship. Don't know. I'm leaning towards the garden thing. And there. There. Don't like that one. And don't like that one. That one. And that one. There we go. So that's glass. The gray. That gray is glass. That dome is probably glass. Those are not. That's about all I got so far for ideas. These will have windows in them. Little bay windows. It really does look like a spaceship. But, you know, dystopian period, spaceship landing. They turned it into a hello, Tiffers, welcome on in. And then it crash landed, and they turned into a government building. How are we doing today? And then we'll have some kind of. Yeah, let's just do this real quick. Post thing here. It just seems like it needed some kind of pole. Nope. We're just not going to speak of that. Don't like it. Invisible cleaning and finding all the socks under the furniture. Yay, fun! How'd you burn your thumb finding socks under the furniture? I mean, I'm impressed. Sounds like you got skills that I've never seen before. I think we need some floor. So if we go here, what block are we looking at? We're looking at, I don't know, negative 36. What do we get? About here. I think there. Only right here. So, all right, we're good. Okay, there we go. Okay, that sadly makes sense. Sorry, burned the finger. Where'd my pink block go? Dirt. We actually kind of wanted up one more. Excuse me. But that saved me from breaking that and that and that. So let's fix that. Okay, cut. Two, 1, 2 for that. Enter. Oops. 1 for that. And then one for that. Now we should have it sitting there. Then we can go cut water. That works. Good enough for now. I don't think that's the finished version. I know where a finished version is. I haven't shown Christy my this year's dome project, so we're gonna set a mostly finished-ish version down over here. And let's go over here and go file, import, up, up. Maybe, there we go. I think it's in here. Simple airship. Or Keystone. Where's the newest? Stone Temple with keys. think that's it. No, that's not it. Where did I put it? It's hiding. Default. Pretty sure it is in. Not back to cleaning. Okay. But I'm sure it's more fun here. Oh, here we go. Summoning with boxes. Firelance. Where's the newest one? I can't see that. Summoning with Walls Lance. Summoning with drops. That I think is the newest one. We'll find out here shortly. Okay, that something's not right with that. Oh, I remember when that messed up. Oh, no, that was it. It had too many blocks for it to want to put the picture in. I don't know. And we'll even do a little shader show. This is 3 months work that I'll never get back. I mean, fun that I thoroughly enjoyed every second of. I had fun doing it. Not every second, though. Those are buildings that we don't know what's going to happen. And you go in here, and then we go in here. These go up to here, which goes out to here, which we need a whole bunch of stuff around here because it's empty. Then we got this little floor in here. You can't see the fire thing is good with shaders, but it looks cool regardless. You can't see the water in the fountains on the sides because shaders take water away in small amounts. This has been a little project. I'm a little proud of it. And then we'll come back in here and go shaders off. Then you can actually see that and actually see the water in little fountains that I spent hours on. Those little simple things to make them happy, make me happy. So we may play with buildings for that thing later on because I know we won't keep working on wherever it disappeared to. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's nowhere near done. There's going to be a whole city around it too that, or maybe we just make it giant, really big and have that be one of the main buildings of the city and just make the city even huger. Nope. There's done enough, which means that's when you start showing it off. And then finished, that means that the world is no longer available and it's gotten either deleted or it's a server and you have a download copy of it and you might leave it alone just to save posterity, or you might finish it up to where you're happy with it, but no one else is going to see it. Or you take it, put it in a new world, tweak things along the way, and then it just gives birth to another monster. I mean, build. A monstrous build. Yeah. Okay, so now we got floor. We can put some columns over here. Just see where I'd put them. I'd probably do something where we got 3x3. 1, 2. Something like that. Or maybe there. Yeah, I think I'm liking it back there. Blah. Like right here. And here. There we go. Boink. Boink. There we go. Boink. Boink. And then we go that. Hey, too far. Way too, just wrong direction. I turned my speed up. Probably me. I'm known to do things like that. Right, that way. That was probably me. Then we got a pillar there supporting that doohickey. Then we can put little posts, smaller posts out here. That. So then just to make sure it's straight across. And then we'll probably put there. Why are you not the same? Ah, but there. Now it looks like a little mouth. Yeah, excuse me. All right, Bo. Have fun. Have a good day. I hope your Minecrafting stays running and loginable, if that's a word. Apparently it is because it wasn't logging inable earlier. Let's go for grass. That's better. Yeah. It's looking gardeny already. These are gonna need some pokey out of your roof or something. Let's see. We'll just keep going with pink. That might be good. Do something like this. There we go. Boink, boink, boink. That. I think a stair there. A little much. Not enough. That looks about right. Come on, brain. All right, here we go. One up there. I think that works. I mean, it'll get embellished more. Give me my machine gun fire. Actually, what if we do this? Then go. There. In. I'm not really liking that as much. I mean, it needs a definite hook on the front, but not like that. Let's try it on this one. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know how we got that off on it. But, oh, that's how we did it. And then we really need to scale this a little better. I don't like that one being longer. I think that works. What time? Been an hour. So if I manage to catch the next commercial break, we'll be taking a in-game break. For the commercial break, and hopefully we'll be back in time for it before it's over. If not, then I don't know. Thinking like that, let's think about. Okay, that's too tough. Now we just need a top for it. Okay, if we stand about here, then we go shape, cone, radius. Oh, here's an idea. Now you can see it. Radius. Minus, 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 minus. Nah, a little bit more. Too much. Could work. A little tall, maybe. Let's try some stuff. Height. Like that kind of squatty look to it. Then it could also go down around that. And then we go here. And we go down, down, down. Down one more? I think so. Get rid of that. Go down to there. Get the overhang. I think that works. Okay. Those, yes, they are. Those are there. But not out of that block, so we'll take that out. What am I doing? Too much. I don't know what I'm doing. Those are going to be on the inside, so it's just those, that. Put those back. Then that's going to be the roof. And that gives it a little squatty look. And here's glow sticks up before it's time to wake you up. Or really late. I don't know. Welcome in. We're playing with... We're almost done with crayons on this thing. And there we go. Didn't think so. That. How are we doing this morning? Are we hiding from children or can we not sleep? One of the two. Both are acceptable answers. Now, if you're up just because you felt like it and you had nothing better to do, that's not acceptable. It's sleepy time. But glad you're here regardless. So, that's not what I wanted to do. A little bit of that, a little bit of that, a whole bunch of that, apparently. No, that's right. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There we go. We're getting somewhere. I don't know why that is off center like that. I did something. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Is that what I did? I think that's what I did. There, we fixed it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not fun. Dang. I don't know what that was. It went ding about something. So I tried to read it. I didn't see it. Unless that was just, you know, I don't know. All these sound effects. I don't know what half of them are from. I don't know what any of them are from. Boop, 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 boop. And there. just do that. Put. I missed the ad break. It sucks for me. But we'll take one shortly regardless. There we go. Little rooftop thingy. Kind of like that. We could probably do us. Let's try a thing. Back on. And then do. We do that. Four, four, five. That needs to be shorter. Roar! People roaring at me. I don't know what I'm doing. That's good for a start. Still looks like more rocket ships and spaceships. I think we'll get rid of this spot. Go. Yoink. All right, so we're going to stick with the story that it was a spaceship. It crash landed, and then all the people that are supposed to populate the planet that they land on to escape their own planet of whatever reason, all the smart people died off. So they turned it into basically a hangout spot. Or, central location that they can all hide in and just be run around and base of operations. Who knows what they did? Because we haven't gotten that far yet. And there's where the extra rocket boosters. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go. Okay. Does it need something? No, it doesn't need anything on that side. It needs something on this side. Maybe? I don't know. I can't think. I need to dehydrate. I will be right back after these messages that already played. So sorry, but I'm gonna keep an eye on you and be right back. Okay, we have returned. Still watching you. There we go. There's the right screen. I figured it out all by myself. Kinda. Now we get on this screen. Okay, let's get all the screens organized. Wait for 1 second and someone discombobulates my computer screens. It may have been me, but someone's still at fault. Okay, are we ready? Yeah, let's see what it looks like on the other side, too. What could go wrong? Nothing we can't fix. It's a start. It's going to need some more stuff. Something on the side needs to happen. It's too narrow. So let's do this. Magic. All that stuff. Just in case. And we'll slide you over. Way over here. And then let's go. Let's empty the. Oh, let's just start with that. Get this side outline. There. Now they're even, so we can just yank the sides out a little bit. That's a little yoinky yoink. I don't know, 15, 20 blocks. And over here. And we go. Bring you out a little bit that way. And we'll do the same over here. And back over here. There we go. A little bit of table room. Now we got room to see what it needs. Needs something right around there. I am doing pretty good. I've been busy all morning, mostly building and talking and chatting. And who knew there were people up this early, that early in the morning? I started things 8 o'clock. I was like, actually, I was on Twitch watching Twitch at 7:15. Who knew there were people up that early? Well, I used to know that, but I had forgotten. Okay, those kind of line up with that. Oh, I forgot one of the rings. Oh no. I like forgetting that things exist before noon. Block, point, duplicate. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah, that works out pretty good. So that can then bracket to that ish. Go around there. That could stand to be trimmed a little bit. Now it looks like a dude with a gas mask on, going to like some kind of scary concert. Yeah, we'll call it a concert club. I don't know. Well, let's not look at it that direction ever again. That looks better. Oh, you can always go back to bed. I mean, not that I don't want you here, but you know, it's just after 3 a.m. there. That's what time I usually go to bed lately. We might be able to trim that down to something else. I'm not feeling the dome. I don't know what I am going to want there, so we're going to leave it there for now. But I'm really not feeling the dome. Not a circle one. No, don't like it. It's gone. And then we'll go diddle loop, diddle loop, diddle Little Wayne's World flashback music there. And go close that so we know what we want. That I kind of can curve it. Hmm. I need some coloring paint, crayon things. Of a cyan variety. Yeah, that'll work. No cyan near here. Okay, so if we go a little bit sticky outy, or a lot sticky outy, down to here. It's gotta go here, and that can go away then. Like that so far. So let's go. Do. Get rid of that, and then that goes. That. Well, then I'm gone. We'll just redo this whole overhang here. And then oops. That kind of works. Yeah, let's get rid of that. That. All right, you better be lurking. I mean, you better be trying to get some sleep. As long as you're lurking. I mean, sleeping. Okay, that's almost up with there. One, two, three, one, two, three. I don't like that. Needs to be taller here and less of that. Yeah, less of that. And so we'll just go cut that. I think that works. Then we got one, two, three, four. That should work. No. Okay, I like that. That can curve up into something, or would that be too much? Is there such a thing as too much? I don't know. But I have an idea here. Warning, warning, idea forming. That was meant to rhyme the whole time. I mean, I can't pull the trigger, the controller back any more than that. Is that all you got? Two, three, one. Yep, one longer there. And then we can round this slightly. Let's see what we can do here. Holes there, just to give a little not flat. We'll probably put like wall pieces there and something there, so it's boink, boink, boink. Put on good. So something, something. Maybe one more. Maybe. I am filling the holes. I can't tell when there's holes in it because it's not a holy building. I know, I'm not funny. Yeah, why not? But for all of y'all watching and listening, pay attention and all that, May 31st starts Guild Rush. I am not in it myself, but many, many of the wonderful people I watch will be. I don't have any of the information. I just know I'm going to be there, losing sleep, building and watching, getting inspired, and it is for a great cause. I do know some of the things. It's like they're raising money for. Oh, my brain just died. They make video game carts for kids that are in the hospital and stuff, and makes things a lot easier on everyone involved. Awesome cause, awesome charity, and it's going to be an awesome time. That's all you really need to know. The fact that, a whole bunch of awesome people playing Minecraft on a bunch of teams and raising money for kids, that's all that matters. There's a fly on my screen. I don't want it there. I'm going to get this fly. Okay. Needs a little something, something there. And we're flying by the seat of our pants. This might need to be a little wider to make this easier. I know. Why would I want to make it easier? Jeez. I don't know. Or, no. I don't know what I'm doing here. That doesn't go like that. It goes like that. We could always just do this. Do 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 do. And let's just try this idea first. Guild Rush. It doesn't just ruin my sleep schedule. It raises money for kids too. Don't know, that sounded very convincing of a slogan, but hey, here's what's gonna happen. I know I'll be as many places as I can be. It's going to be amazing. Okay, we do that, and then we put some stairs next to the mohawk thing. Or we chop the mohawk off. I'm going towards the mohawk removal. Oops. Okay. Okay. Now we just go boink, block, duplicate, and go control flip. Move you over a little bit. No, don't move you over a little bit. And there you go. We got some shape stuff. It's going places. It needs something there. I have no idea what, but it needs to block that little ridge line. Which reminds me, that button. This is now glass. And that means we got one over here. All right, now it needs something there. Not sure what though. Something will go into my mind, or my mind might go boom. I don't know, but something will break or work. What am I doing? Wrong button. Oh, I didn't get the. Okay, I like that with that inner piece. Not quite supposed to be here, but you know. Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. Now, let's just copy that to there and there. Actually, no, we can just copy this. M. This should work. Okay. Use our brain noodle. Don't think that's what I wanted it to do. No. I want. Okay. We got that there. It's looking like an evil genius lair type thing, and he comes out and speaks to all his minions in a little amphitheater. Not even gonna kid you about that. That's about what it looks like. Okay, duplicate. Now we go flip. Then we go drag you over here. There went my voice. Maybe I finally hit puberty. Okay, now we're speaking in a better breathable. Yeah, there we go. Breathable range. I have no idea what we're doing. We still need something right here, and I don't know what. Any ideas? It looks really neat. It's just missing something, and I don't want it to look like a command top part bridge thing for a spaceship. It's already way too spaceshipy looking. It's going to be a challenge to make it not look like a spaceship. It looks like it should have a ram air induction for the hood of a car right there. We're not doing that. But welcome in, Miner Mom. And if you got time, don't forget to grab your bail bounty thing. I don't know the name of my own stuff anymore. I mean, it's been an hour and 45 minutes. My brain's supposed to be shut off. I kind of want to bring that connected, but I also kind of want it separated. There you go. And eventually, there'll be a really cool prize that I haven't thought up yet. Or something. But it'll be neat. And you're one step closer to getting there. That's all I got. Oh. Let's cut out the windows while we're staring at it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's not what I wanted either. There we go. That kind of works. Now we got an all-seeing eye. Kind of like it, actually. I don't know. We can work with that. Okay. In the middle. 2, 1 over. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Looks about right. Hey, what do you know? We're gonna leave those like that for now. I kind of like that. I don't know why, but I do. Something's different. They look the same, but it feels different. Okay. It's the Spidey sense tingling again. Okay, so we need to take this out. Yeah. Boop, biddy doo, 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 doo. Blocks. and you, and you. Oopsie. I think I needed that. There. I think it was there. I don't know if I needed that, but we're gonna put one back anyways. That looks about right. No, that's not right. I don't know what when I broke anymore either. Is that it? That makes it look the same now. I just want them the same, whether needed or not. Let's get rid of that. Looks similar to me. And lunch break soon. All right. I already eaten something. I think it was, we'll call it brunch. Lunch, my mom's bunny, no ideas. Like two. Thank you very much. I don't know where I'm going with this. I really don't. But that's how lots of stuff starts for me. Okay, let's take these out. Let's turn that off so we can use that as the border. And get a little thing there. Then we turn this back on so we can get into the other one. And we're just doing this for fun. Boop. All right, we got pylars. We got a bridge. We got walls. We could probably do like little archy gateway walls. What do we think? Let's see. Give it a 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, that'll work. We'll just put stairs. Excuse me, I did not break that. There's monsters, and it's supposed to be peaceful mode. That's bothering me. Luckily, we can fix that pretty easily. Hopefully, that's not one that shows. All right, that looks good. All copacetic. I kind of like that. Little body line. Could drop that down and have it. No, we'll do an outside line. I really do like the eyeball windows. I mean, we could do star pattern too, but you know, we'll take a peek at it. Let's go. Boink, boink. Because this is the solarium. Don't hate it. And we'll leave this one the way it was. And then we'll keep staring at it every once in a while. Yeah, I like the eyeball or the Polaris star better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, we decided on that. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Still no ideas? No. I really want to have something that just jumps at me for an idea, not necessarily out at me from the roof. But I mean, we could dome it up a little bit this way. But that'd be more. Okay. Just so we can see a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. And like that. Okay, I had that do before. It goes flat, flat, line, line, flat, flat. And then too many. And then okay. Now, if this were here, this would be that. That would be that. That way, you know, we don't have to commit quite yet, but I think this is the best I'm going to be able to do for this roof. So we might as well. Oh, we're going to take the dirt out with us. We're just going to leave that there. There was an easier way to do this. Oh well. What am I doing? That's not what I want. I want that. I was thinking ahead. Don't mind me. I was thinking. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, and then excuse me, that goes there. Okay. That would be. I don't know how to do it this way, but hey, whatever. It's just, I am so smart. I think of things late. My brain is busy processing them. I don't know. Well, excuse me. I was in that. Wait, we needed that there, didn't we? Thing caught. Okay. Back to less thinky, more just buildy. I think that might be it. Let's just go. It might need one more layer after we take the red out of it. Ow, my shoulder's hurting. And there's nothing I can do about it right this minute. Red from, no. Um, okay, I need to take out this little spot of stuff. Nope, not that one. That doesn't go there. You know what? Be easier. I know, I just did this whole thing, but you know. We're gonna do this. And easier way, because I gotta take out it's below it. I'll leave that there. Now we go. Alright. Is that rounded off enough? If not, we can put like a little something to something. Takes care of a lot of the open space that was staring at me, though. I'm gonna get that fly one of these days. Hopefully sooner than later. Was looking for coffee. I don't think I like that hook down. And I think we'll go for the old traditional. Maybe not that much. Oops. That was not supposed to happen. There we go. Good old traditional. Well, we'll mess it up later or confuzzle it. 3-minute ad break starting. Bye. I'll stay here and wait. But for all of us with Turbo and those with subscriptions, you get the special babbling too. I mean, talking section thing. And I'm gonna smoke me a cigarette because I haven't had one in the last 3 hours. I've been good ish. I'm working on quitting these nasty things. Okay, I know what it needs. There we go. Now I tried to rotate sideways. It didn't happen. So we got grain silos. I don't know. It's a little utopian space pod bubble that crash landed. I really hope that looks good in glass. And then I'll put some shrubberies. Gotta have shrubberies. Doesn't really need anything on the sides anymore. I mean, we could start thinking about being like, it could use a bell tower up here. Little bell tower. I'll sound the alarm, and we're waiting for the ad break. So, well, fine. If you don't get the ads, then I'm not gonna complain or something. Anyways, it's got the timer sitting there staring at me. Bright green box. It says y'all are getting ads, so you better be entertained and hating those ads or something like that. Now, Saribot says there's ads, or ads are over now. So now you can be done with them. If we do like a bell thing here, belfry, that would be the term. Two, three, two, three. And then bell through that. Yay! It happens. I'm not getting ads either, but my stream. I mean, you know, that's that's one benefit, I guess. Man, we'll do a 3x3 little bell tower or something. I mean, they crash landed on this poor little planet. We'll give him an alarm thing. There. Is that so hard? Actually, you know what? If those are fence posts, it's gonna look like a school bell tower or something. Especially in these colors. It reminds me of the Snoopy snow cone machine. Yay, happy memories. Okay, so we just made a fancy space age Snoopy snow cone machine. I'm fine with that. It can be for adults, and this can be the thing where you grind the limes and make it's a Snoopy margarita machine and different other flavoring syrups. Yep, there we go. We have lore. It makes margaritas and daiquiris and any other kind of frozen fruity beverage. I don't like it. It needs to be a lot taller. So we go do 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 do. One side goes up. That looks a little bit better. I mean, all we gotta do for a clock face is just slap the little Minecraft clock on it and put a bell in there, right? That'll pass fine. No problems there. So we'll go up that tall. Make it so we don't just do the bell tower like that, because no. We're not going to do that. That would be lazy. And I'm all for laziness a lot of the time, but that might be doing above and beyond on the lazy scale. We might make that a cone instead. But this way we can have an actual clock tower, maybe. With a real bell in it. I'm a real bell. Yeah, that didn't work. That's not in the right place. There. Does that place one under me? No. Sometimes it does. Poof. Poof. It's still, I gotta change those colors. We gotta change it to something. That'll work. And what am I doing? This is light gray and lime. What am I doing? Gray. Shulker box. Concrete. Wool. Terracotta. There we go. And then we just go boink. Enter. Who's knocking at my door? Tiffers has gotten her bounty. Yay. Okay, that looks a little bit more not Snoopy. I mean, the whole thing looks like his romper room in an Easter basket from space. But, you know. Delta has gotten their bounty. Yay! Go get them bad guys. Alright. Has anyone thought about what colors we're actually going to use on this thing? Me neither. We could do it stone. We could do it deep slate. We could do it nether woods. We could do it overworld woods. Not fond of enderstone or purple. Lil Red is in here too with her 7th bounty claimed. I thought the Snoopy was cool too, but it was a little distracting in all the childhood trauma and fond memories that were going through my head. Okay, let's take a upgrade snip of all the things we've done. Clicky clicky. Everything blocks. No. Why is it doing that? Everything. There we go. Then we got click those. Everything else is connected. And then, no. Then we go copy. All right, we got that. Let's do export. It looks like a sled called Sled Lodge. And houses. I'm getting organized with my saving stuff too. Sometimes. All right, so we got water going around there. Some shrubberies and little mini trees up here. I think we're ready to actually like start making it a building. I'll leave that there for path. All right, simple part. Change that to block again. So no whoopsies, and we can see what's okay. Stained glass. We will do it black for now. And I kind of like the white. Let me go. But we'll do concrete. There. And there. And there. And I'm thinking that. 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 I know you can select more than one thing at a time, but we're not in a hurry. Okay. Not really sure about those, that, or the other thing. Alright, here we go. Let's play with the eyeball. We'll fill in that with something else. Turn that off. Okay, we give it some depth with this. Get rid of that. No, we don't want that. We'll need that. I'm sure of it. Go boom, 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 boom. Okay, then we can go. Why wouldn't we put a sparkly little retina in there? And doink, yoink, over here. And this way we can try out some eye colors for that. And we do glass blocks, then it'll come out a little bit and look like an all-seeing eye or something. Or we can just go for chocolate brown. Why would we want to do that? Let me do it. Wrong screen. Stained. That work. Green. I need to change that so we can see that. And definitely needs a border. Ah, now it's weird eyeballs and a nose. It's a frog with a beak. This may end up looking terrible. We'll still have fun with it. I could put two more tower things in those little slots right there. Okay, I want to change the color of that to something different. That'll work. Just not green. That's not a bad color. I mean, this could go in a totally different direction with that. Here's the Sears Lodge, where all the fortune tellers and who's he what's it stuff hang out. And it can have flowers and shrubs and bushes and lightning bolts. I don't know. I came from outer space. Am I on the right thing? Yep. Kind of want to do wood. Wood. No, wrong button. I don't know. I mean, because if that's that color and we do oak next to it, will that look good? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's set up a little. All right. Let's go down here. Set up a little. All right. Let's go back over here. We need some of that. And we need some of that. Okay. Eyeball goes that, that, that. Very contrasty. And this goes that to that so far. Also very contrasty. Could use the color magic thing. No, yep. Of course, yep. One of those there. What goes in between there? Not much. A whole lot of not much. Phil, the bank is finished. How dare my bank be finished? It's not supposed to be finishable. I'm supposed to restart like every month. I don't know. Oh, I probably didn't set it to restarter, so I don't know. Because it's at 99 billion, so it's not like that's ever getting finished. It's like the coconut bank. It never ends. Okay, let's see about that. Oh, that's some hideous results. Yeah, that's not a great gradient. That's a contrast color, and then have that in the middle. That's a little bit better. I'll fix it for next time. We're not doing stream repairs during stream unless the stream is broken. Glow sticks is evading sleep. I mean, sleep is evading me. Hey, Twixie is here. Welcome on in. That's one of my favorite candies. All right. I have no idea. But we're here. You're here. I'm building a thing. I'm a bobber. Not to be confused with a thingamajig. It kind of started out looking like that. Then we added some more stuff and it looked like that. And then we got these duders over here that just decided to spawn on in. And we're just doing a little bit of progression, leapfrog, and seeing what we can turn it into and add stuff. I might slope that out a little bit. Maybe with some slabs or something. So we got a little watchtower thing. We got other towers. We got eyeballs staring at you. Ooh, we could put purple behind there. I want to try it. And then okay, the only thing I don't know about is the panes connecting. Then we would have to change those to blocks. It doesn't show purple anyways. Oh, that's stinky. Let's try shaders just for a little something something. Let's try time set midnight. Looks like we'd have to go purple from the get-go. So let's just go no, cut. Then we could do a white border around it. No. I'll tell you what. Oops. Tell you what. I don't know. Uh, this thing's working pretty well with shaders on. And then I got an idea. Let's try that and turn that off. Turn that off. Thomas. You go. You close you. You up there. And then You go to Noise Painter and grab you and click on the word we can't pronounce. Put that there. That I don't know, around there. And a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Control Z. And let's change. Which one's concrete? I want to change concrete. That's not it. That is. Let's find out. That's concrete. What's the other one? Mushroom stem. Okay, what do we want instead of concrete? Was I don't know. No, no. Let's try that. I like that. Hey, cat. How's it going? We're trying to start, you know, coloring in this thing. This is where all like the fortune teller people that see into the future hang out because they're space people. This is their spaceship that crashed, and so they made a little moneymaker house out of it. And it's got an auditorium over here or something that we'll figure out later, but we haven't gotten there yet. It's got windows and curves and towers and eyeballs. That's as far as we've gotten. And I think we like the purple better. So we're going to move it over and go, mask off, please. And slide you over. And there we go. And that means we'll go for a cottagey look. Cottagey look. I guess if you look at it from this angle, it also looks like a guy in a gas mask. But we're not going to speak about that ever again. That's the second time we've done it. Okay, so now we can put a little border there. Hey, we just got something. Look at us having data packs installed. Yay, we're an insomniac. Okay, what kind of roof do we want? You know, it would really be cool? Mossy deep slate. But alas, we do not. And that whole thing's a roof. That's part roof. That's roof. That's the roof. Okay, let's try something. I'm not sure what I want to try. All right, let's do another Duplify because I have a lot of ideas going and I'm not sure I like any of them. Yoink. Come on. There. Full yoink. Hey, look. I heard noises and things, and thanks for the biddies, glow sticks. Is your wallet sleepwalking again? I'll keep it safe with mine. Ish. Safe-ish. No promises, no guarantees. Any money will be returned ever. But it's better than out running around all by its lonesome. All right, so if we do, we could do the diorite blend up that and have black stuff there instead of that. Oh, we need to fix that. Let's go with white concrete still there for now. I'm trying not to darken it up too much, but it's screaming, I want dark and dreary and evil. We're resisting the urges, though. All right, this. Oh, let's just do this thing. I know I had ideas for this. Not many, but you know. I'm just kind of like that. And then let's get rid of some of the stuff. We think we're done with that. Might be done with that. Probably done with that. Definitely done with that. I could do this to make it look like a big heavy rope. Do a little bell. I need unwaxed. Where's the unwaxed stuff? Block of copper. There we go. We want some of that. Not really, but you know, that's what we're looking for. Some of that. Then we go you. Little bell. Top. I'm in. I'm in. And then and gotta have the clacker. How big a bell? Yeah, we can go down a little bit for the bell. It can be a big bell. So the post would get dinged up. Ha! I know I'm not funny. We might move them out. I mean, with this big of a bell, it'd be kind of hard for it to actually move. Uh, that'd be a great ding-a-ling. That's more in my price range. Oh, look, I got a stack of coal blocks. Ding dong. There, we have a bell. Taco Bell! That's what we're building. We're building the International Taco Bell Space Station. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Sponsored and paid for by, sadly, me. I don't know if that's staying or not. We might shrink it back down. It's a nice bell, but it's a little big. Knock those out. And it's feasible. Yeah, that can work. We just need to move the. It'll have a big clacker. That doesn't look right. There we go. Works for me. Ding. I think that was iron. Look at me busting through these advancements. I'm not even trying. There we go. Let's get rid of that junk. Yeah, it was too big before. That and then I had to redo these, and we don't want to do that. Actually, I'm just getting stack. It's easier to grab a stack at a time with this, and I just drag over my data pack that's got this in it anyways to all my instances. We need to change that. That I have no problem with staying. We need no. I think it might need to be round. Wonder how one of those would look on here. One way to find out. Oh, I just want the top piece. Oh, it's on any. Down a little bit. That's a little big. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just a little big. But let's try something. Drag you out here and trim you off a little bit. Try that on. Come on. Back, back. I think that might work. One more down. Can't see it with that in the way. Okay, so let's just go. You there. Move you. Move you over there. Okay. Go down one more. I like it. Looks like it was made for it. I think I could actually lower this down a little bit. Let's see if we lower it. And let's find out. And across there. Come on. There we go. No. One up. That's working. There we go. Get rid of that. This needs a little something, something. So does everything, though. Let's just go spruce. Plank. See, I want this from there up. I'm gonna have to do some little bit of this by hand. I know, God forbid. Let's do a little bit of. Where's quartz pillars when I actually want them? Is it gonna go the right direction? Probably not. It's not even gonna go in the right place. No. Who knows? Maybe I'll like it that. No. We'll fix it. Is that shit from the outside? I hope not. It does. Oh, crap. Let's put some barrier blocks in. Ink. That's gonna. What's gonna be all down here stuff? Let's just get closer so we don't screw this up. Now we gotta hit the outside. Okay, we should be able to do that. Yeah. Bricks. And same over here. And then we just need to build something to make it stand out a little bit across there. Texturize and gradientify, all that junk. And then I'm feeling tiles, maybe. Too much contrast? Yeah. The slate tiles, deep slate bricks, and then fill in something. Gives us a little leeway, or we could keep with stone bricks. I think I like that because we have a lot more leeway on shading. All right, Tiffers, thanks for dropping by. And no problem, you follow. And also my Discord is down down there. And all the announcements of when I go live are through there, and about 5 or 6 other Discords, because that's what friends do. They let you have places you can say, "Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me," and you're welcome back anytime. Glad to have you. I'm trying really hard not to go dark on this. I may say take a copy and turn it into a Dark Evil spaceship. Yeah, I'm on the PC now. I mean, you could always put me on the Jumbotron TV, but that's just because I don't know. Something doesn't look right there. Probably because it's not right. There we go. Somehow it got an extra block in there. Yeah, make the kids watch me too. You have one job. Watch him. Okay, it's about coffee refill time. It's also been 3 hours. So we're going to take another little short little break. I know. I need coffee filled and drained. We'll just put it that way. So we're going to do that real quick instead of waiting putting it off because my brain's at a pause moment, anyways. So don't worry. I'm watching you. I'm back. Some of you might be in ads. I'm sorry. At least that's what my screen says. Some people were disagreeing with it last time. But I got food in the oven. Not oven, microwave. Because I'm not smart and I'm not dumb enough to like start food in the oven and be streaming. Because that would burn things down. And there's dingling noises. Someone's a dingling and there were noises. Or were the noises dinglinging? I don't know. Thank you, Glow Sticks, very much for all the little snowman faces. One of them's upside down, not looking. And there. I didn't do it on this side. Oh no, we gotta count again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And I have some leftover Lego lamb. Not my leftovers. I was gifted that. And some fake potatoes. And some noodles. Alright, there we go. There's some nice fancy shop type things. I didn't say I wasn't the ding-a-ling, so I mean everything's plausible that it could have been me that was the ding-a-ling. You just made the noises. Okay, that works. We can get a chandelier, bruh, thingy going there. I'm thinking about putting lights behind that because, I mean, why not? And then these could be like the little market stalls for the different thingies. Yeah, I'm liking that. And it's like, hey, come up, get your palm read. Hey, tarot cards. Hey, we got crystals. No, don't want crystals. Hey, I, we can like speak to your ancient dead great, 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 great grand uncle twice removed from the. No, I don't trust you. We sell neat stuff. Nope. We sell tickets to the big show. What's in the big show? I'll take one of those. It's got to be better than all these guys. And we go out here and we sit in the audience and we watch someone talk about all kinds of empower your future. Okay, I'm bored. I'm leaving. More dinglings. The bell is the dingling. Yes, it goes ring-a-ling ding-a-ling. Okay, we need to fix this inside here a little bit because it's got issues. Wait, we can't fix too much of it. We can do this though. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, we want there we go. Now we got a little notch for something. That. No. Yep. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. We can go here, do the same. Or do that. Kind of like that. So what did we do? We added the point on top and went back one. All right, we'll have to figure out how exactly we want to do that. Let's try it. Why not? I'm feeling it. Or we have to use quartz. I don't want to use quartz. We'll go with that. That or use a bunch, not a bunch of quartz for some. Which reminds me, I still need to fix quartz on the inside. And we need to put concrete over here on the outside. Yeah, why didn't it copy over? I don't know. Now, hello, Casual Carrot. How you doing today? I actually see you around a lot later at night. I think we want to. I mean, it could be a wall barrier. I think we want to do this. Create that barrier. Yeah. That way we don't have to think of a reason as to why it's different. It just is there. Because the line says, that's the end. Thou shalt not pass. How'd you get over here? And that's what this guy did. Then we can do a whole wall on this area of a different something. We'll probably change that roof to something else. This is going to be changed because, yeah, it looks funny. And that one, that one, that one, that one. And do we need over here? Yep, that one. Then we go over here and do the same thing. And over here. We're building a thingamabob, not to be confused with its very similar partner, the thingamajig. I knew I missed some. Class, you didn't tell me I missed some. Not so sure about that. I think we want something different for this not a domey part. I don't know what though. Let's see. What do we got? We got all kinds of that stuff. Terrible kata? No, not feeling it. Anything in here? I'm kind of leaning towards that. Okay. That'll be a different something anyway, so you go there, there, there. I mean, it's kind of backwards from what normally would be shadows. So let's see what happens if we do this. Um, does that just select that? Yes. So we can turn this to, what block is that? No. Let's turn it into a wool. Pretty sure I know I haven't used black wool. Pretty sure. I know I haven't used magenta wool, so let's do that. And then we can turn, apparently not just that, to, and then turn this into that. There we go. That makes sense now. Because that would get sun bleached. If that has even slightly anything over it, that would then be darker. Look, it looks good when it makes importance. When important, like realism things get done right, it looks better. It makes sense. Now we gotta figure out where this is still connected to that. Is this connected? I think it is. Yes. Where else is it connected? Here. That's not what we wanted to do. It looks like that's where it is. Oh, still all connected because of. Okay, so. Okay, let's see now. Now they're separate. All right, I think we did something right. Don't tell anybody, they'll get used to it. Okay, now we need a little bit of something, something along that edge there. We could just kind of connect it. Let's have some pokey outy ring of something. It gets there eventually, I promise. Very slowly. I don't. We're going to sit and think about what we want to go around here. All right, let's just try a simple solution. I don't think I like it. think I want that either. I think I want maybe that. Um, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, they should go that way. Why? Oh, because the... I see why. Because he laid trapdoors down. Different. We can have two different roof colors. I'd have these going out here a little bit. And sure, we'll put that there first. Sometimes they're just not going fast. Sometimes you're standing in a wall. I don't hate it. This might need the same things going around them until you get up to there. It's doing something. I think it's tickling my brain cells right. Ah, told you. I think I like that. Then we can do a slab layer of bricks there. Let's try it. Ignore that for now. Oops. That works. How do we do that? Something like that. We're gonna just stand right here and go. Nope. Nope. And then, kind of think this needs a little more something. More or less there. Let's put that there for now. Then we can do this. I think we still have it set on that. Nope. We changed the setting. Um, We want in here. Type place on. There we go. Then we'll go here. Go Magic Key Magic. Duplicate. Over here. Should work. And there we got roof. Thank you, Glow Sticks. I appreciate it. And I think we're going to take that off before I forget. Do a dangly bit here. And there. Clear out this a little bit, like all of it. This one with that. One of my favorite trapdoors. That's not how it's supposed to go for just about any of that. You are supposed to go there, then there, then that. Then we go there, then that. And you, 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 you. There we got some dangly bits. I just need some mossy bits of some sort or something. Let's try some bushes just for. Um, I know. I think. Where's the cauldron? There it is. Get those. We'll get those. And we'll see what looks better. We'll do jungle leaves. I'm playing with other leaves all morning. Kind of have a feeling this is going to look better. There, there, there. Lower? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that works. All right, we're just going to do a little test of too much. Now we go this, that, and the other thing, and that. All nice and quaint. It still needs something up here. Maybe just a little. Uh, so that. No, you don't go there. You go there. Is that where I did it? Yep. There we go. Bottom one goes one in. And top one goes diagonal from the 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then no and then? Maybe and then. Maybe. Let's go with. There we go. No. Uh, there we go. What about the rest of them? Just line all the corners. I don't do this too much, but you can also do them this way. And it adds a thicker shadow. This is kind of a lighter, wider shadow. Hey, that rhymed. Lighter and wider, not shadow. And it takes away from the open blankness. Yeah, lots of people have been having problems with logging into Minecraft because of the Microsoft. It's doing the thing where the server with everybody's information isn't linking up to Minecraft or the servers properly. So if you're logged in, do not leave. That goes for pretty much probably all day. Which means I'm sure some people on that I need to talk to later on Discord are probably having a blast right now. And I mean that extremely sarcastically. All right, has anybody decided what colors we want this wall to be? I kind of want stone, but I kind of don't. Let's see what else we might go to. I mean, we could do. I kind of want to see what it would look like with. Come on, there you go. Pale oak planks. And boink. And I heard a dingling. Who did a thing? I can't see. I like to mine diamond ores. Can I put my Minecraft bed next to yours? Ha! That's a good one. I like that. Pale oak. Strip pale oak. What? Yes, please. See what that looks like. I'm leaning towards the wood. Or we could smear it. Or we could use the wall doohickey. We could use that. That is probably what we should do. So we'll go Control E. And since we got Noise Painter already set up, and we get Tool Mask, Edit, and we want wool yellow, and then we want, oh, let's just drag this up here. No. Okay, we need to do or that. Doesn't matter. Just only got 2 blocks. There we go. Wool, lime, wool, lemon. And then we go over here. Just a little smattering of everything everywhere. That doesn't look bad. That little area there looks like it should probably be that stuff too, though, maybe. Or that. Or something different. This is screaming, redo this. This is screaming, not planks. And then that would be something else different from that. Or either way. Here forward, good job. Here backwards, we're not sure about. And let's see if we can do a thing with magic stuff. Okay. We can do that. We can go you. And you. And um quartz pillar. See if that did it. Fixed it. And we'll do the same on this, that. The 3x3 we'll do by hand because it's going to be different. It's going to be quartz. It's just going to... Oh, there aren't quartz walls, are there? I'm writing a letter to no one. Oh, that goes into the glass there. I don't like that touching the glass. I don't like it at all. So you're getting rethought. They messed up my grass. I'm old. Don't you know how important that is to old people? Okay, we could leave that alone, actually. and just put one. This needs to come to a wall. Let's clear that out. Don't need that for a little bit. Might need that. Let's get some of that. A little bit of that. And then we can close this off. No, wrong button. 0. Oopsie. Undo. Seriously, come on. Who turned off the meter? There we go. You. Be very, very careful. And then, man, steering with the mouse and looking around is weird. There we go. Now we can, I don't know what we want to do with that. What's that doing here? Well, nothing anymore. This side have it too? Nope. It's turned into a thing. What to do here? I have no idea what it is yet. I don't know if there is going to be an interior. We haven't figured out what we're doing yet, and we're almost done. I mean, nowhere near done. No, we want that, that, that. All right. Those, and then we have into here to ascend to the above. Oh, all right. So the whole crowd can. All right, this could be kind of a podium area that the crowd goes. Turn that off so I can think. So the crowd goes out and down and around into the seating area here. It doesn't make sense for the way noise sound actually works, but because the way sound would works, you'd want it him standing here, speaking out. But then we have less room for garden and stairs. It's not a cruise ship. Maybe it used to be one, but it's crash landed on a foreign planet now. And if it hasn't yet, it will. I'll make sure of it. We make sure there's a big trench of ground missing. This needs a whole lot of Jesus thrown on it. Needs someone's hand that knows how to texture stuff better than I do. Okay, what could we do as a brace type section for here that doesn't totally throw off everything? Trapdoors won't work. Stairs could work. That way I can separate that. Let's see. That's a shade lighter. No, you go there. That's not horrible. A little bit of that. That's looking like what it's supposed to be. A little coupling. Why does that one keep doing that? Excuse me. Oops. Gonna finish up this section, copy it over to the other side, and then we will probably wrap it up for the day. That one, that one. Over here. Oh, we got one more spot. While we got them clicked, we'll already go ahead and do that. And then we'll do here, go F, and just slide it on over. And it'll fit ever so perfectly right in there. Then we just do this one. Don't be surprised if we see a stair somewhere inside. In fact, I'm going to look. I don't see any. Then we go here, duplicate, and go over here, F, fly over here, make sure we get it in the right spot. I don't think it's in the right, nope, it's not in the right time zone. There we go. Let's go have that. Then we can do a rim around that with white concrete and glassify it. That'll look fancy. Then maybe we'll figure out what we want to do here. I'm not feeling this white concrete, but you know, that will be for tomorrow. And maybe some infield stuff, outfield stuff. But with that said, it is time to head on over to someone else. Once we get there, once we tab into the right window, I'm a trained professional, and I think we shall head over to Calvin since everybody's probably hanging out over there anyways. I mean, I would be if I wasn't streaming, so that's the wrong button. Come on, here we go. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate it. We're gonna raid over to Calvin as soon as I hit the right buttons. Everybody go over there. We got raid message. We're gonna oops, glow sticks did it right. I did it wrong. Copy that and put your emotes and all that good stuff with it. Feel free to change it up a little bit, have some fun. Calvin is awesome and also an Axiom user and great, amazing builder. Learned so much from him just in short periods of time. So let's go over there, spread the love, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. I will see y'all tomorrow, and we'll see where we go from here. And we're rating, and we're waiting. And here we go. Y'all have a good one. I will see you next time. Have fun.